But our top focus, the national executive meet of the Aam Aadmi Party is underway and is all set to clip the wings of Prashant Bhushan as well as Yogendra Yadav. They're the founder members, remember, of that party. The all-important meeting is underway in Delhi and sources say the knives are out for the two rebel leaders. The Kejriwal camp is miffed with Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav over their criticism of the Aam Aadmi Party chief. 20 of the 21 voting members are attending this meeting. It's been on ever since 2 o'clock. It's been 3 hours and the meeting is still underway, with Arvind Kejriwal being the lone exception. He's the only person who's not attending that meeting. What we have learned is that if the vote on Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan goes through, there could be a 15-5 split. Other than their own votes, the Yadav-Bhushan camp have the support of Anand Kumar, Ajit Jha and Christina Sami. Sources have also told headlines today that Yogendra Yadav may be asked to lead the Kisan Morcha wing of the party and Prashant Bhushan may be shifted to the legal wing. According to sources, there are three main things on the agenda of this crucial meet. These include a decision on Arvind Kejriwal's resignation, a decision on the future of Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan, and the reorganization of the disciplinary committee, which is currently headed by Prashant Bhushan. Ankit Tyagi now joins me live from Delhi. Ankit, it's been over 3 hours since that meeting has been underway. Just take us through what your sources are telling you. It seems imminent that Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan will be sidelined after we hear an announcement from the Aam Aadmi Party. But are they really willing to step aside?
Well, right here on the outskirts of Delhi, right at the Gurgaon border in Kapuseda, the meeting, the National Executive Meeting of Aam Aadmi Party is going on. 20 voting members of the National Executive are right now inside, and deliberations are going on the three agendas, as you have been reading out, Vedika. One, on whether on the resignation of Arvind Kejriwal, that sources are telling us that in all probability is going to be unanimously being rejected. Apart from that, we also know that the big discussion is right now on whether Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav can continue in the PAC. The likelihood is that they will be shown the way out of the Political Affairs Committee, that is the highest decision-making body as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned. Outside, there are few volunteers of the Aam Aadmi Party, those who are here. And Vedika, I can show you, they are standing with this picture of Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, Prashant Bhushan, Yogendra Yadav with the hashtag United AAP. Let me quickly go across and speak to them. All indications are that Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan will have to move their way, will be on their way out of the Political Affairs Committee. Clearly, there is a rift within the party. What do you want? You are the people, those who have been working for the party for a very long time.
Absolutely, but I don't agree with you because our dil, हमारे दिल की आवाज ये है, and I'm sure that nobody will be shown the door, nobody will be asked to exit out, and everybody will remain in the party, and members Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan and others will remain in PAC, because we have to strengthen the party. We have to fight against the corrupt
sentiments of these volunteers coming out here. Arvind Kejriwal has resigned from the post of the convener. कौन होना चाहिए? क्या अरविंद केजरीवाल का इस्तीफा मंजूर हो जाना चाहिए? कोई और बनना चाहिए कन्वीनर आम आदमी पार्टी का?
Yeah, definitely, because Arvind Kejriwal already has been elected as a chief minister. Now it is the responsibility of the senior party leaders. They need to think about.
So you think Arvind Kejriwal should give away the post of the convener?
Yeah, definitely. There are many more leaders, senior leaders, those who can.
Vedika, mixed reactions coming here. One person here saying that he agrees that if Arvind Kejriwal has resigned, his resignation should be accepted. There should be somebody else who should be the convener. But more or less, this is the bottom line that these volunteers want to go across. They want to see all of them together. But, to their disappointment, what we are learning from the sources is that one thing is very clear, that Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav are right now in an almost untenable situation. They will have to move out of the PAC, though there is some efforts for some sort of a resolution, from sort of a reconciliation on. Kumar Vishwas is mediating between both the factions, and chances are that they would want Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan to resign on their own. Probably a legal cell head for Prashant Bhushan and some other posts for Yogendra Yadav, but as of now, they will have to move out from the decision-making body of the Aam Aadmi Party.
So from what you're saying, Ankit, it's quite clear that the two of them will be sidelined. We'll keep coming back to you for more, but that's the latest coming out from that Aam Aadmi Party National Executive Meet that is taking place in Gurgaon. Moving on, but staying with this big story, high drama in the Aam Aadmi Party meet just hours before the party's national executive meet in Delhi. Well, the Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal has played the trump card by renewing his offer to resign from the post of convener. The resignation was sent after the national executive meet last month, and Kejriwal has said a decision needs to be taken today itself. According to Kejriwal, he is overburdened and too busy with work in Delhi. Kejriwal also said he is unable to handle both jobs efficiently and wanted to concentrate only on Delhi. He will also be skipping that meet because of this and not because of the other speculation over health reasons that were cited earlier. The move is being seen as a clever gambit on Kejriwal's part to establish his supremacy in the party and garner sympathy at the same time. It also takes the game away from rebels Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan. The national executive will now be voting on the resignation on Kejriwal's terms.
अब मेरा सिर्फ ये मानना है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल का इस पद पे बने रहना पार्टी के लिए जरूरी है। अरविंद केजरीवाल इस वक्त देश में ईमानदारी और सच्चाई की राजनीति के प्रतीक हैं और इसलिए राष्ट्रीय नेता के रूप में उनका बना रहना जरूरी है। आज की परिस्थिति में उनका इससे छोड़ना एक गलत संदेश देगा पार्टी के लिए, वर्कर के लिए और तमाम लोगों के लिए।
And managing editor of the TV Today network, Rahul Kanwal, also spoke exclusively to Aam Aadmi Party leader Yogendra Yadav.
You know, for the last year and a half, Prashant ji and I have been demanding that the PAC should be restructured, that we need to have a different kind of PAC which has gender representation, which has geographical representation from South India, from other places, which has better social representation and which just does justice to the new talent pool. So we have been saying, please reconstitute
so
PAC.
Are you saying
we have been
step
saying
aside from the PAC?
This has been a standing offer for the last year and a half, from February 2013 onwards, 14 onwards. This has been a standing offer. That is not an issue at all. I just want to make it absolutely clear. And it would be ridiculous, it would be a tragedy if in this party, which has come out of so much of idealism, these things will begin to matter. And if I'm not a member of the PAC, what would happen? I wouldn't stop working for the party.
Why things reach such a stage? The charge sheet against you, Professor Yadav, is very long. You're accused of factional feuds, you're accused of working against the party, you're accused of planting stories against the interests of the Aam Aadmi Party. How did things reach such a pass where you're now seen as a villain of sorts within the AAP? They would rather have you out than in.
Rahul, you're in Delhi. You cover national politics. This interview happens to be one of the small things you're doing. You know about Delhi election. You tell me, throughout this Delhi election, did you hear once Yogendra Yadav working against Aam Aadmi Party? Tell me, did you hear
No,
that
I didn't, and I don't think you did. But why does your party think that?
I may not get it because I'm biased. I'm myself. But you know, how can someone like me sitting in Delhi work against the interest of the party?
I know you
and
did.
Rahul Kanwal doesn't get to know about it.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. But what is perplexing is that many in your party believe that you did.
I think when you get annoyed, when you get angry, sometimes you wish to invent reasons.